Today we're talking about your mummy tummy and 5 steps in how to get rid of and lose your mummy tummy for good. Stay tuned. Hi, I'm Linda with bodiesafterbabies.com, and if this is your first time to the channel, welcome to my channel. If you want to lose that mummy tummy, fit into your jeans, get that sexy back, and feel more confident when you look in the mirror, then be sure to click the subscribe button below and click the notification icon so you can be notified of my next upcoming videos. Before we get into it, comment below and let me know what your biggest frustration is when it comes to your mummy tummy. I know there's a lot of frustrations out there. I've been there myself. I know for a lot of you, it's super frustrating to have that mummy tummy. Whether you're lean or you're not lean, it just kind of pooches out. You kind of just look down and there it is, and everywhere you go, you feel even almost pregnant still. I know when I had my little one, I was embarrassed to go outside without my baby with me because I felt like I still looked like I was 7 months pregnant for the longest time. So here are 5 tips to help you get rid of that mummy tummy. Number 1 is to stop doing crunches and sit-ups. That's the first thing we think of, right? Is, oh my gosh, I have this belly, sit-ups. But actually, in doing those sit-ups and those crunches can totally be hindering your progress and making it worse. That also goes for twisting motions. Don't do anything where you're twisting. That can also wreck your stomach more. So scrap what you think about crunches and don't do them. I have a video up here that can help you with your exercises in what you can do. Number 2 is to check to see if you have a gap. After pregnancy, a lot of women don't know about this because doctors don't tell you about it, which is very frustrating, but it's something called diastasis recti or diastasis recti. And all that is an ab separation that goes from the top of your stomach all the way down. And how you check for that gap is, I did a video up here so that you can see if you do have that gap. A lot of women have it. So I'll give you the visual. I like to use this because it gives you a better idea. Think of this Ziploc as the middle of the line going down, and if you are putting pressure on it and doing a crunch like that, you're making that mummy tummy worse. So that ab separation is getting bigger, and that's not good because that's what makes you look poochy. Number 3 is to lose weight to help that mummy tummy through proper nutrition and exercise and special exercises. Now, I know that seems super simple, but if most people just focus on exercise and don't focus on the nutrition aspect, then it's just simply not going to work. You'll still have a layer if you don't do the nutrition aspect to it. So now I know it gets confusing because there's so many things out there. Do you do keto? Do you do this? Do you do that? And the simple answer, in my belief, is to focus on better food and the rest will come. I think it's great that people love to do keto or love to do XYZ and they're finding really good results, but is it sustainable? That's the biggest thing. I don't want people to feel like they're on a diet. I feel like if you can just focus on having really good foods, which means whole foods, which means scrapping those processed foods, scrapping the junk food, and still have some every once in a while because, I mean, you're living, right? And it doesn't need to be about depriving yourself or being so crazy that you are counting your calories every single minute and not enjoying life. But if you do little tweaks to your day each day, then pretty soon, and sooner than you think, you're going to start to feel those results. Think of food like fuel and you will feel so much better. So some of the tricks I recommend is up your protein. A lot of women don't get enough. So if you have to do this by adding a shake so that you get your protein in, make sure it's a super clean one and it doesn't have a lot of junk in it. Otherwise, you're gonna get really bad digestion or bad tummy upset, and that's not cool. A lot of companies will put fillers in and it doesn't make you feel very good. Increase that water. Make sure you get lots of water in so you're flushing out the toxins and you're gonna get more energy anyways in the meantime. And another cool thing is your skin is gonna look better on that, not only everywhere, but on that stomach. I already mentioned a video on special exercises and put the link up for you so that you can start on that. There'll be more videos as well to help you get that gap down. Another quick tip for losing weight is to watch those portions. Maybe you are eating super healthy, but things aren't going down, things aren't shifting, inches aren't shifting. And one thing to focus on more is the portions. A lot of people find that they're eating really healthy, but it's actually, when I look at it, it's their portions that are the problem. And when it comes to exercise, get your butt out there and make sure that you're doing more than you did yesterday. And that weight will be lost. Something that is a big aha moment for a lot of women, and that worked for me too, is to write it down in a journal. Just grab a piece of paper even, or write it in your phone, or use MyFitnessPal and write down what you've been eating. Focus doing that for 3 days at least, and then you can see what your patterns are and if you're skipping, because I know life is busy, and when we're eating, we're thinking we're eating enough, we're thinking we're eating often, and then when you actually look at it, you're not. And as for exercises, like I mentioned in my first tip, is you can do those exercises. I have a ton coming more so that you can go through it and do it the right way. But you have to combo it with your nutrition or it's no point. Number 4 is to dial in your digestion. If you're always feeling bloated, especially after a meal, and things just don't feel right, then you need to focus on creating a better digestion. Even when you flatten that belly, you may still find you're having occasions that you're really feeling bloated. I struggled with this for a really long time. My digestion was just not right. One of the things that I have been doing that's really, really helpful is an essential oil. It's actually a blend, and I'll put it in the comments below, but it's something that I've been using every single morning, and I'm finding a huge difference. Another thing that I've also been using with my clients is a combo of apple cider vinegar along with lemon juice, and doing that in the morning, and that helps you detox and also helps you with your stomach. I'll put that recipe in the description below. Number 5 is focus on your posture and how you get in and out of bed. Today, go to the mirror and see how you're actually standing. A lot of mummies, and I'll show you, a lot of mummies will have this slouch to them. So they'll have their stomach like this and their shoulders rounded and their neck forward, and you're actually making your belly worse. It's making it stick out more. So if you bring your shoulders back and you focus on it, you can go up against a wall and you can see how you actually should be standing, and it will make a huge difference. You'll even find probably that your stomach is like, wow, I'm actually feeling it in my abs right now the way I'm standing. But we're so used to the shoulders rounded, the head sticking out, and our tummy sticking out, and it makes your stomach stick out more than it actually is. I also have a video up here, you can check it out, and I explain it a little bit more. Also with your posture, be mindful the way you push a stroller, the way you're holding your kids, the way you're cooking, and doing all these little habits, even brushing your teeth. If you're going forward and you're going onto the counter and you're resting your hips on while you're standing, those are some things that will also wreck your stomach and make that gap worse and make that tummy stick out. And that's it. 5 ways in how to get rid of and lose your mummy tummy. If you like this video, give a thumbs up and be sure to share the heck out of this video so other mummies can feel better about themselves and get rid of that mummy tummy too. And if you haven't done so already, comment below and let me know what your biggest frustration is when it comes to your mummy tummy. And also comment below and tell me what you would like in the next video, because I'm doing a big mummy tummy series, and here's your chance to let me know on what video to make next. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time. If you have the mummy tummy and that's why you're watching this video, I don't know what to say. I wish I had this scripted. That might not be so good. Okay, so let's try number 1 again. Okay, we have time. One more time, Linda, let's do this.